Thank you very much, drummers. What a wonderful way to start our ceremony today. It is so nice, after 2 years, to have an auditorium full of families and friends to celebrate. So let's just say yes. Good afternoon. My name is Craig Houghton, and I would like to welcome everybody here. I've done this for a couple of years, I'm a little rusty. I'd like to welcome everybody here on behalf of the graduating class of 2022. I would also like to acknowledge that we are having the ceremony on the traditional territory of the Nakasley First Nations. Now we go. To begin the ceremony, we will start with the singing of O Canada, first in English and then in Carrier. So if I can have Tina Maruta come forward, please. Please stand for O Canada.
True patriot love.
Thank you to our singers and our drummers. Our special guests today are Ms. Cheryl Peterson, a school trustee, and our guest speakers, Ms. Gretchen Vogelsang and Mr. Andrew Vogelsang. Now please join me in welcoming the class of 2022. Graduate, Gabriel Joseph. Chancellor, Sarah Felix. Is Dayton here? Look at the flow of this. We're just looking for his candle there. Gabe's plans are to work on a pipeline for a while, and then he will be joining the military. His favorite memory of high school is when he fell in the hallway. Gabriel would like to thank everyone who got him to this spot today. Is Dayton here? We'll get it to him. Graduate, Matthew Prince. After graduation, Matthew is planning on going to CNC in Prince George. The course he's looking forward to is carpentry, where he plans on getting his red seal. His favorite memory of high school is probably most of the school because you only get to go to high school once. He also has good memories of the students, teachers he has met throughout the years. The people Matthew would like to thank are the teachers, Monica, Mitchell, and everybody for supporting him at the Enterprise Center. Thank you everyone, stay safe and stay deadly. Hold on, Matthew, I'm not done, sorry. May I please have Sue Granger come forward to present the John Prince Research Bursary, and Loretta Moise and Takira Grant come forward to present the Matt Cassidy Education Bursary. Matthew is also the recipient of the Centennial Bird Milligan Bursary. Thank you, Matthew. Graduate, Shanil Shelkey. Candlebearer, Troy Shelkey. Shanil plans to work for 1 year, and then she may go to college for academic upgrading and to get the certificate she may need to work in the future. Her favorite memory is spending time at school, making good memories with her best friends. She would like to thank Miss B, Monica, Mr. Johnson, Peggy, Miss Houghton, and all the parents that helped her get here through the years. Graduate, Siobhan Joseph. Candlebearer, Leland Windsor. Siobhan's future plans are to take a year off and to go in for interior design degree. Her favorite memory of high school is spending time with her friends and getting to know other people. Siobhan would like to thank Mr. B, Miss B, her parents, and her friends for supporting her throughout the years that she has been putting in. And plenty of it also says. I need Gabe to stand up again for 1 second. A special message here from her mother. I'm sad that I'm not there in person to share the biggest day of your lives, but I'm still in the hospital recovering. I'm so proud of both of you, and I love you so much. Siobhan, did you get Complainer of the Year award? Just kidding, my girl. Junior, you're the silliest kid I know. Please don't trip going up on the stage. To all the graduates, on behalf of Gladstone Nation, congratulations to all of you and your hard work, and now having the pleasure of being on the stage. Have a blast, scream your heads off, but be safe. Thanks to the principals, teachers, and parents who've done an amazing job for the students this year. That's from Mom, Camilla Joseph. Thank you, guys. Graduates, Tiana Cameron. Carla Cameron. Tiana's plan for the future is to get a summer job, go to college in September, and see where life takes her. Tiana's favorite in high school is meeting new friends. Tiana would like to thank Ms. Dunn, Monica, Mr. Johnson, her parents, friends, bros, Miranda, partner, Rita, and Roxy. Graduate, Denise Felix. Canterbury, Wade Felix. Denise is planning on going on into carpentry apprenticeship. Her favorite memory of high school is grade 8. Denise would like to thank the teachers who helped her the last year and her mom for always being there and helping her with her little man. Didn't come back in 17 years. Graduate, Brooklyn Morris. Handler, Zoe Sam. Brooklyn would like to go to college and take business courses. Her long-term plan is to open up a cafe bakery in the fort. Her favorite memory is making good food with her friends. Brooklyn would like to thank all the teachers who helped her and supported her throughout the years, and her mom for waking her so she could get to school. Brooklyn is the recipient of the Shirley Buck Memorial Award. Graduate, Marcus Spooner. Candlebear, Carter Spooner. Marcus plans to work for a year or so, then try to get into the Vancouver Film School. His favorite memories of school are getting dragged across a cabin by Rianne while in Haida Gwaii, and going out with the drones class to help out promotional for the John Prince Research Force. Marcus would like to thank all those who believed in him, even if he never did. So thank you. Graduate, Levi Vasilach. Candlebearer, Kenny Gladue. Levi would like to learn how to operate heavy-duty equipment and see where that takes him. His favorite memory of high school are his times with Mr. Roby. And Mr. Roby thought he was going to finally scare him, but it backfired on Mr. Roby. still talking about it, so we can stay there more. Also the time when he ended up getting an outstanding award for volunteering to shovel, but really he just wanted to get out of class. Levi would like to thank his parents for always supporting him, and a special thank you to Miss V for the best English teacher ever. She will be forever known as Miss G from now on. Graduate Andrew Playfair. Andrew Chloe Prince. Andrew is looking into getting more first aid knowledge and tickets, and then hopefully becoming a truck driver. His favorite memories of high school are breaking a table in grade 9, and an acting scene, and learning the ice rescue in the geos class. Andrew would like to thank Mr. Obi for making school bearable, his mom for supporting him, Mr. B, Miss B for encouraging him to push himself, his grandparents, and anyone else who supported him. Graduate, Caleb Schroeder. Handlebearer, Peyton Schroeder. Caleb would like to thank his family for always believing in him. He's grateful for the support and encouragement they have given him. Graduate, Badger Rossetti. Badger is not sure of his future plans at the moment. His favorite high school memory is having free coffee. Badger would like to thank Miss Johnson, Miss Moyer, Miss Dunn, and Miss Sims. Graduate, Marion Thomas. Handlebearer, Alice Rivard. Marion plans to keep advancing her education and work experience. Art could be a side gig. Her favorite memory of high school is generally all of 2019, a time where she was more socially active and all her friends would hang out after school. Marion would like to thank her friends and family. Just the very existence of them makes it worth to try every day. Graduate, Julia Haskell. Handlebearer, Lucius Haskell. Julia is planning attending art school. Her favorite high school memories being with her. Julia would like to thank her mom, dad, and teachers who helped her improve and do better. Graduate, Avery Grondin. Handlebearer, Zuri Grondin. Avery is planning a career in healthcare by obtaining her diploma in medical radiography technology to become an X-ray technologist. Later, she would like to study in a specialized field. Avery would like to thank her family, friends, and the staff at Fort St. James Secondary for their support. Avery is a recipient of the School District Scholarship, a recipient of the Fort St. James Pharmacy Bursary, the Stewart Lake Seniors Association Bursary, and the Hook Jackson Family Bursary. Graduate, Mandy Jahal. Handlebearer, Zuri Grondin. Zura's gonna have to be real smart coming up twice. Mandy will be attending Langara College in the fall for the Foundation of Health Sciences Faculty of Nursing and plans to obtain her Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree. Her high school favorite memory is the science fair. Mandy would like to thank her mom, dad, her sister, her friends, and the staff of Fort St. James Secondary for their support. Mandy is the recipient of the School District Scholarship, Fort St. James Pharmacy Bursary, the Les Huffman Memorial Bursary, the Chaco Lakes Administrative Association Bursary, and the recipient of the Dr. Brian Bowers Memorial Bursary. Graduate Tina Maruta. Naya Duncan. Tino's plans are to go to University of Victoria and get a degree in psychology. Her life goal is to work towards a PhD and become a psychologist and work as a clinical therapist. Her favorite memories of high school are coaching the grade 8 girls volleyball team and dropping out of Mr. Obi's peacock in his 12th class. Tina would like to thank her friends for a good time. Miss Houghton for her kindness, Miss Deverson for her honesty, I forgot about that one. Miss B for always understanding her, and Mr. B for never giving up, Mr. Obi for his good laughs, her mom for always pushing her, and her dad for his everlasting support and patience. Tino is a recipient of the School District Scholarship, the 2022 Grad Legacy Award Bursary, the Fort St. James Community Foundation Grant. Tino is also a recipient of the Dr. Brian Bowers Memorial Bursary, the Hope Jackson Family Bursary, and can I please have Nancy Heater come forward to present the Bargain Basement Bursary. Graduate, Maria Wynot. Candidate, Isaiah Wynot. Maria plans to obtain her bachelor's degree in biology and use that degree to become a veterinarian. Her favorite memories of high school are the fun times spent with friends in room 206. Maria would like to thank her parents for the continuous love and support, even when she was complicated. Her brother for being her best friend, the vocal sang duo for believing in her and pushing her to complete her courses, no matter how much she procrastinated, and Miss Sims for all the continuous support that meant the world. Maria is a recipient of the Fort St. James Secondary School 2021 Grad Legacy Award Bursary, the 2022 Grad Legacy Award Bursary, and the Principal's Award. May we also have Mr. McCormick come forward to present the Courage to Continue Award. Graduate, Marissa Boyd. Candidate, Fiona Young. Marissa will be attending UNBC to pursue a wildlife and fisheries degree where she'll become a wildlife biologist. Her favorite high school memory is sitting with Mr. Oli after school while waiting for her mom. Marissa would like to thank her teachers, specifically Rhiannon Cockane from The Sides, which is an online school, and Jacqueline Boys for introducing her to biology and environmental studies, as well as her friends and family for supporting her. Marissa is a recipient of the School District Scholarship, the Woodlot 1880 Bursary, the Joseph Pack Memorial Bursary, the Fort St. James Secondary School Staff Scholarship, the Eddie Belcher Memorial Bursary, Canfor Pulp and Paper Scholarship, the Chaco Environment Water Stewardship Society Bursary, the Stewart and Chaco Woodlaw Bursary, the Ecofor Consulting Educational Bursary, the Dennis Playford Memorial Bursary, and the Hope Jackson Family Bursary. May we please have Harjeet Birdie come forward to present the QP 4177 Bursary, Nancy Hayter to come forward to present the Bargain Basement Bursary and the Port St. James Secondary Pack Bursary, Sloan Bulk to come forward to present the Dwayne Bulk Forestry Bursary, Sue Granger to come forward to present the John Prince Research Forest. I'm not done. I'm not done. This is also the recipients of the Thompson Award. This award is donated by Margaret and Alan Thompson, who used to be teachers here, given to the student with the highest academic standing for grade 12. Marissa is also the recipient of the UNBC Scholar Award, which is 4 years tuition free, so well done. I should read out the last award you got, but it's really long and it's a hard word to pronounce, but I'll try. You can have a seat. You've been up long enough. I'd like to recognize Marissa with the Certificate of Achievement of the 2022 Shilich Leadership Nominee, meaning that Marissa is the top science tech student in engineering with a talent right across the country. So congratulations to you. Rianne Duncan. To Hero Souls. Rianne's future plans are working full-time at the Stewart Lake Pharmacy for the next year while working on her prerequisites online for TRU open learning to further her CNC dental hygiene goal. Or TRU's Respiratory Therapy Diploma Program. Her favorite memories of high school are the grade 9 Hawaii trip and finding out at Zones that they made it to the Senior Girls Volleyball Provincials. She'd like to thank all of her teachers and coaches over the years for their support and encouragement. She'd also like to thank her family, especially her mom and dad, who never gave up on her, even when times were stressed and tough. Rianne is the recipient of the School District Scholarship. Graduate Willa Crowley. Candidate Brendan Crowley. Willa will be attending UNBC and earn her Bachelor of Psychology degree. Long term, she'd like to pursue a career in the social sciences, either as a counselor, social worker, or if she's really ambitious, possibly a lawyer. Her favorite high school memory is buffalo chicken Caesar salad. We would like to thank her parents, Valerie and Shannon, for loving her and shaping her as she is today. The Vogelsangs and Marty Van Zyl for always lending a helping hand. Her brother Bren and best friend Sloan for defending her and everyone else when she supported her through this journey. Will is a recipient of the School District Scholarship, a recipient of the Centura Gold Mount Milligan Bursary, and also a recipient of the Port St. James Community Foundation Education Grant, Four Rivers Co-op Bursary, the Jenny Goff Memorial Bursary, and the Jordan Marshall Memorial Society Bursary. Graduate Kira Cinnamon. Candidate Kiana Cinnamon. Kira plans. You said that was going to happen when you jinxed yourself. Kira plans to take a gap year and figure out what she wants to do. Her favorite memories of high school are having fun, singing on the bus, sport trips, and going to Hawaii in grade 9. Kira would like to thank her mom, grandpa, and the rest of her family for believing in her. Miss V for helping her not to give up in grade 8, and Brenda and Miss Dunn because they're always there for her. If she did anything, or just needed to talk. Graduate, Courtney Felix. Ian Sam. Courtney's plan is to attend CNC and work towards getting a Bachelor's of Science in Nursing, and she'll become a registered nurse. Her favorite memories are going home on Fridays. Courtney would like to thank her mom for letting her complain to her for the last 5 years, her friends for making them bearable. Lastly, I'd like to thank all of her teachers for putting up with her, especially Mr. V and Google. May I please have Georgina Alexis come forward to present the Claston Nation Bursary. Courtney is also the recipient of the Fort St. James Secondary School 2018 Grad Legacy Award Bursary and a recipient of the Fort St. James Community Foundation of Education Grants. Graduate, Madison Tritt. Candidate, Braden Joseph. Madison's plans are to achieve her Bachelor of Science in Psychology at UNBC. After achieving this goal, she hopes to work in the field of clinical psychology. Madison would like to thank her family and friends for their support they continue to give her, and her teachers for always providing her with the sources she needs. Madison is the recipient of the Fort St. James Community Foundation Education Grant, the recipient of the AMC Village Insurance Scholarship, and the Regional District of Bulkley and the Chappaqua Area C Bursary. Sorry, Tom, you're supposed to come up. That was Tom Greenaway. He was going to give the award, but thanks. Graduate, Monica Julian. Candidate, Dritty Tom. Monica is going to college for 2 years and then university for 2 years to get a Bachelor of Social Work. Her favorite memories of high school are the sports trips and becoming friends with everybody. Monica would like to thank Miss V for helping her through tough times and being such an amazing teacher. Graduate, Kylie Prince. Canberra, Benjamin McKinnon. Kylie will be attending C&C to get her degree in the Associate of Arts and Aboriginal Studies. Her favorite memories of high school are the high school dances and taking pictures in the photo booth. Kylie would like to thank her mom, dad, grandma, uncles and aunties, friends, coaches, Mr. Vogelsang, Miss Vogelsang, Mr. Owie, and Miss Sims. May we please have Sue Granger come forward to present the Chunto Education Society bursary, and the Retta Moise and Takara Graham come forward to present the Nakasley Waten Education bursary. Graduate, Katie Hildy. Arthur Hildy. Katie would like to get her diploma in web and graphic design. Hopes to find a job in post-production. Her favorite memory from high school is skipping class with Kylie in grade 8 and felt too guilty, so they came back and brought themselves to the office. Another memory is when she got so stressed out before exam that she fainted in the hall and Miss V told her to stop fooling around and get up. She finds it very funny now and likes to remind Miss V about it every chance she gets. Katie would like to thank her sister Megan for being her taxi throughout the years, her parents, siblings, and friends for always supporting her, and all the teachers that taught her in grade 8 because they never gave up on her when she was being very tough to teach. Katie is recipient of the Veronica Pack Memorial Bursary. Graduate, Amy Waddell. Leah Waddell. Amy had plans to attend UBCO and work towards a degree in health and exercise science and get a master's in physiotherapy. Her favorite memories from high school are going to Italy and Greece with the travel club and going on sports trips with friends. Amy would like to thank her mom and sister for being so supportive, her dad for going above and beyond to get her where she is today. She'd also like to thank her coaches, Ms. Houghton and Miss B. Amy is the recipient of the School District Scholarship, a recipient of the Fort St. James Community Foundation Grant, Centura Gold Mount Milligan Bursary, the David Hoy Staff Bursary, and a Shacko Teachers Credit, or Shacko Teachers Union Closed General Scholarship, the Brulin Enterprise Scholarship. May I please have Jacqueline Souls come forward to present Amy with the Youth Soccer Association Bursary. Graduate, Danny Gooding. Danny will be attending Canberra, Brenda Gooding, and Lyndon Tron. Danny will be attending UNBC for at least a year while pursuing a bachelor's degree in psychology. She plans to become a behavior analyst following her degree to work with students. Her favorite memory of high school is drinking 67 espressos a day while being harassed by bracelet makers and old ladies selling roses on the streets of Greece and Italy, with many of her friends. Danny would like to thank her parents, parents, grandparents, and family and friends, Mr. Ogie, Mr. B, and Miss B, coaches who have supported her throughout these years. Danny is the recipient of the School District Scholarship, the Fort St. James Community Foundation Education Grant, the Fort St. James Pharmacy Bursary, the Sharon Armstrong Memorial Bursary, and the Fort St. James Secondary School Staff Scholarship. Graduate, Sarah Ray Saharchuk. Sarah Ray plans to attend the College of New Caledonia for a Bachelor of Science in the Nursing program. After finishing her program, she will return to Fort St. James to work at our local hospital for 2 years and move to Kamloops. Sarah Ray's favorite high school memories were in Vancouver to watch the Canadian Women's National Soccer Team on the senior girls soccer trip. The people she would like to thank are her mom and dad, brothers, grandparents, and teachers. May I please have Nancy Hayter come forward to present the Integris Credit Union Scholarship. Sarah Ray is also the recipient of the School District Scholarship, the Faculty Association of CNC Recruitment Scholarship, a recipient of the Fort St. James Pharmacy Bursary, as well as the Fort St. James Minor Hockey Bursary. Graduate, Drew Dunkley. Ivy Boyle. Drew's plans for this coming fall is to take a year off from her studies and move to Hawaii. She'll be working and saving money for university for the following September. Her favorite high school memory is returning to regular sports and traveling with her teams again after many years of missing due to COVID. Drew would like to thank her parents, family, friends, coaches, Mr. Obi, especially Ms. Deverson for helping her through math, every math equation. Drew is the recipient of the School District Scholarship and also the recipient of the David Hoy Pack Bursary. Graduate, Roma Jane Boschman. Handler, River Ross. Roma Jane will be going to UBCO in Kelowna to get her degree in philosophy, politics, and economics. While she is in school, she plans on joining the military. After school, she'll be pursuing a career with the RCMP and hopefully someday detective work. Roma Jane's favorite high school memories are going on all the sports trips. She would like to thank her mom, dad, brother, other family members, friends, coaches, and Miss B. Roma Jane is the recipient of the School District Scholarship and recipient of the Centura Gold Mount Milligan Bursary. Graduate, Tyra Howell. Candidate, Ava Howell. Tyra will be attending college in October and will be studying interior design. Her favorite memory of high school is going to Nanaimo for the volleyball provincials in 2019. Tyra would like to thank her dad, mom, her stepmom, her stepdad, grandparents, great-grandparents, and her friends. Graduate, Charles Bernhardt. Handler, Jaden Schofield. Charles would like to further his education in becoming a red-sealed heavy-duty mechanic. His favorite high school memory is having pancake breakfast on Wednesdays. Charles would like to thank Miss Dunn and Brenda for teaching him how to sew in textiles, and Mr. Ogie for not giving up with him in math class. Graduate, Sierra Breakrights. Handler, Ty Breakrights. Sierra plans to work for a year and they go to a trade school. Her favorite member of high school is pushing Mr. Ogie's buttons every day and breaking most of his rules, also known as bullying Mr. Ogie. Sierra would like to thank her mom and dad for everything they do for her, her grandparents, Miss V for always being there when she needed help and anything, and Lisa Van Conant for being a great bus driver over the years. Graduate, Tyler McVeigh. Handler, Aaron McVeigh. Tyler would like to have a career in firefighting. His favorite high school memory is this year's basketball provincials, as well as other sports trips. Tyler would like to thank his mom and dad, grandparents, Mr. Waddell, this year's senior basketball team, specifically Levi, Caden, Sam, Connor, and maybe Lovis. May we please have Ryan McVeigh come forward to present the Port St. James Volunteer Fire Department bursary. Graduate, Lovis Hanks. Handler, Skylar Hanks. Lois is becoming a wildlands firefighter this summer. In the fall, she's going to TRU for the Adventure Guide program. She plans to go to Alaska and work for a dog kennel so she can learn from a real musher how to run dogs. Sign that graduation yet. Her favorite memories of high school are the sports trips, the summer canoe trips, and pushing yourself to complete JIA. Lois would like to thank her mom, dad, Marissa, Cassidy, Naya, Tyler, I guess Shelley and Craig, Lynn Jackson, Eldon and Lynette, most importantly Sitka and the rest of the team. Lois is a recipient of the school district scholarship, the TABA bursary, the Chaco Teachers Union Closed Academic Scholarship, the Hope Jackson Family Bursary. May I please have Sue Granger please come forward to present the Chuncho Education Society Scholarship. Graduate, Luke Bird. Handler, James Cosmo. Luke is planning on attending UBCO in Kelowna in September. He hopes to own a business in the future. Luke's favorite member of high school is over passengering with the boys every break. We'd like to thank his parents, Uncle Paul, Connor, Dawson, Katie, Levi, Cash, Drew, Nate, Rix, Tyler, and Sam. Luke is a recipient of the School District Scholarship. May I would please have Cheryl Pearson come forward to present the Nakabun Elementary School bursary. Connor Frederick. Handler, Nate Frederick. Connor's plans are to work for a year and then attend post-secondary school in hopes of acquiring a degree in business. His favorite member of high school is watching Luke fail miserably at picking up girls. Connor would like to thank his mom, dad, grandparents, Mr. Waddell, Luke, Caden, Levi, Tyler, Cash, Drew, Sam, Kirk, Snow, Charlie, and Dawson. Connor is the recipient of the United Steelworkers Local 12017 Scholarship. May we please have Jennifer Howell come forward to present the District of Fort St. James Scholarship, and Jacqueline Souls come forward to present the Fort St. James Youth Soccer Association bursary. Graduate, Dawson Davis. Handler, Diego Johnson. Dawson plans to pursue a junior hockey career in hopes of getting a scholarship through hockey. His favorite high school memory is foods class with Dorian and Connor. Dawson would like to thank his parents, Grandma and Papa, Sophie, Ella, Connor, and Luke. Graduate, Levi McNeil. Wade Lepka. Levi's plans for the future are to work. Levi's favorite neighborhood high school are going to the provincials and all the trips with the basketball team. We'd like to thank his parents, sister, grandparents, Caden, Taylor, Connor, Ryan McVeigh, Luke, Nate, Michael, Cash, Dean, Mr. Johnston, Monica, Mr. Waddell, and Gretchen for all the support over the years. Graduate, Kaylin Olin. Handler, Maria Lytle. Caden plans for the future are to make money. Smart kid. His favorite high school memory is the 2022 basketball season. Caden would like to thank his mom, dad, John, and all his siblings and friends. Graduate, Sam Trebula. Handler, Lucas Sam. Sam's plan for the futures are going to VCIT to acquire a red seal in mechanics. His favorite member of high school is going to the Haida Gwaii trip. Sam would like to thank his family, the staff, and all the teachers at Fort St. James Secondary. Graduate, Dorian Hoy. Connor Duncan. Dorian plans to run machinery for a year and attend a trade school. His favorite high school memory is skipping school with his friends. Dorian would like to thank Mr. Houghton and Mr. Souls. Graduate, Seth Salonis Prince. Seth would like to join the RCMP and hopefully find a better job. The short-term plan is to get more education. His favorite memory of high school is graduating. Seth would like to thank his grandpa, Candace, and Matt, and his sister Skylar and Shana. Graduate, Dean Christopherson. Logan Christopherson. Dean is planning on going to Kamloops to attend college. His favorite game in high school are the times he went to provincials and zones for school sports. Dean would like to thank his mom, dad, his teachers, Mr. Johnson, Monica. Today is a very important event in the lives of these young people. I know you wish them every bit of success in whatever their future holds for them. I would like to now please call up Gretchen Vogelsang and Andrew Vogelsang to speak on behalf of the students.
Have you ever dreamed of a moment? First off, I am actually shocked that anybody let this happen. And for anybody who knows us, you know what I mean. So we decided to take our 45-minute speech and turn it down to 5 upon the request of pretty much everybody. So here we're going to get to know. So, you know what? You know what this moment is. You know, we're here to celebrate these guys, and ladies and gentlemen, people, they've all gotten their hoorays and their claps and stuff, and blah, blah, blah. But what we actually have here is a moment for the most epic parent-teacher interview of all time. So, to get started, I brought my notes. Connor Frederick.
Okay. Wow, do I even need the mic? I've always been so quiet. Brother, enough. These are not your notes on the kids. These are your cheat sheets on how to try to beat Gary and Travis on the squash court. It's inappropriate.
Yeah, say so.
Serious. Let's get serious. Brother. That's never happened before in 45 years of being his older sister. And thank you for not thinking that we're husband and wife. That never gets okay. Ever. So good afternoon to everyone. Hello. Families, community members, staff, and of course, this year's graduating class. A little cheer, everyone. Andrew and I were so honored to be asked by you to speak here today. Really, and personally, it is actually pretty cool to be up here with you, my brother. Oh, that gets me all choked up. Well, it happens really easy, I'm old. So, I am one proud sister, and being here on this stage with you today is a very special moment. Oh, I gave my Kleenex to one of the grads already, sorry. There you go. Yeah, okay.
Well, sister, I think you're pretty all right too, so that's good stuff. Let's move on. She's
Aye.
All right. But to be totally honest, over the past 5 years, we've had a chance to get to know these guys. They started off in grade 8, and they were so little and scared, and they came into my computer class, and they were like, I'm like, you guys know your logins? And they're like, and I'm like, okay, this is where we're starting, all right? But you know what? We've had the pleasure through trips, through classes, through all these things to watch these guys grow. Watch these young people grow into people that are ready to take on this world. And it's been a very interesting journey, but they are ready to go. And I'm so proud of them. Ladies and gentlemen, what I really want you to look at is sitting in the stage in front of you right now. We have future healthcare providers, psychologists, social workers, military officers, foresters, biologists, archaeologists, outdoor educators, graphic and visual artists, firefighters, scientists, machine operators, tradespeople, interior designers, teachers, leaders, and entrepreneurs. So this right here is our future. So if we can give them a hand, that would be fantastic. And I just have a couple of words of wisdom. As wise as I am. But a couple of words of wisdom for these people. First off, as a law teacher, and by some of the comments you guys had read on your way up, keep it legal, people. Keep it legal. We're watching, all right? Number 2, remember, and this is important, and it's really important in life, and I have to remind myself of it all the time, the world is not black and white. There isn't this or this. We live in the gray. The world is a gray world. And you have to learn how to look at it, how to interpret it, and I struggle with this every day. So don't think I'm here like I'm perfect, because I ain't. But that is something we have to do, is you have to listen to people and figure out that the world is gray. Second thing, do what you love. If you love your job or your career, you'll actually be happy to get up in the morning and go to work. If you hate your job, you're going to hate getting up in the morning and going to work. Now, I have had many jobs. Some I loved, some I hated. This is not one I hate, by the way, in case you're wondering. And it's miserable going to work. So as my sister so quietly says across the hall, because you can hear her throughout the entire school, either have a job you love or a job that supports the lifestyle you love, and you'll always be okay. All right? And the last, and certainly not least thing I'm going to say, because I'm saying more, don't worry. And I'm working on this too, so don't think I'm here like berating you. Put your phones away. And I'm not saying this to you, and they're not clapping because it's you. They're clapping because they know it's them too. Right? It's all of us. I deleted social media, that lasted 3 months. I picked up my phone one morning 14 times while I was having coffee before I came to school. We don't even know we're doing it. So lift up your head, put your phone away, and just look at what's in front of you. Just remember Hawaii when we didn't have them. Wasn't that nice? I thought so. All right?
Okay. Enough hogging the mic, brother. Who's the loud one in this family? Okay, it's probably still me. But I also have some things to say to these fantastic human beings. I switched up the fabulous because you guys mock me mercilessly, and I love you for it. Okay, so that leads into number 1. As you go out into the world, be humble, angel children. Be humble. There is so much to learn in the world that no one of us can know it all. Always be open to learning. Always be open to being wrong. Seriously. And always remember that no one of us is any better than anyone else. We all share the social, intellectual, and physical space of this planet. So be humble to it. I'm not as funny as he is. Number 2, have integrity. We throw this word around all the time, but it's actually so simple. Did you know that? Integrity only means doing what you say you're going to do, when you say you are going to do it, how you say you are going to do it in the first place. Pretty simple, okay? So that's Integrity 101, my young friends. It really is that easy and that hard all at the same time. Number 3, take some risks. Not those kinds of risks, guys. But don't pigeonhole yourself into an existence that just happens to you. Get out there, try something new, ask for help, be vulnerable to life. You'll be amazed at the rewards you reap. Number 4, and this is the last one. I want you to listen more than you speak. Now I get how ironic those words coming out of this mouth are. And that one too. But I am serious. Listening, active listening to other people's opinions, to their experiences, to other people's constructive criticisms. This is how we grow as human beings, as individuals. Listening, active listening. Not just nodding in the face of the person while they talk, thinking of what you're gonna say, but active listening will make you strong, will make you successful, and will make you valuable. Trust me on that. Oh, no, I do have one more, I forgot. Keep it legal, people, for the love of all that is good.
And for my last words to you, I'm going to break out a little bit, and I'm going to talk about some grammar.
And I didn't even make him do that.
And you notice that some of the kids up here are laughing because my grammar is renowned for being absolutely fantastic. All right? But the one thing I want to talk to you about, my mother always used to say, learning is a verb, I can't learn you. You have to be willing to learn. I am going to twist that, and I'm going to say, living is a verb. I can't, or nobody else can live you. Okay? Don't wait for life to come to you. If there's an opportunity, take it. Get ready to go. Because making a life for yourself that matters is what's most important. A life that matters to you, and a life that makes you proud. All the money in the world can't make you satisfied. You see it all the time online, but you won't see it online because you're putting down your phones. We already talked about that. But if you were online, you would notice that people that have all this money fall apart. And why? Because their life, what they're doing doesn't really matter to them. So make a life that matters. Live for yourself.
That was nicely put, sir. And for my last words, and I promise this is almost it, thank you everybody for putting up with us. And I am going to try not to cry, because I practiced this many times with my grade 8s. And Lurgan Joseph, fabulous grade 8, that was his only criticism. He said, Ms. V, it's a great poem, but don't cry when you say it like you just did. I said, okay, Lurgan, that's somebody strong. But he's right. So, I want to read you the poem that I shared with you at the grad dinner. I hope you don't mind, but I think it sums up how everybody in this room feels about you right now. So, to be or not to be angel children is no longer the question. Because you have chosen to be, you have chosen to learn, you chose, and this is the sum. You came every day, you had something to say, and sometimes you mistakenly called me Mom. So credit to you all. You answered the call, and now you're ready to reap the reward. And you sit here tonight, and you all look so bright, and next year's absence is already striking a chord. So have a good look around. Not at me, wonderful people, those wonderful people. Have a good look around. Right? And think of all that you found about yourself and others and world. For within these walls, you answered the calls and your potential to the world you can hurl. Who will you be? Where will you go? Unanswered questions, I'm sure. But no matter where, know that here, there is care and support for all your adventures. So thank you for your risks. Oh, yeah, might lose it. Thank you for your voice, and thank you for all that you have shared. It has been our pleasure to serve, our pleasure to observe. It's been our pleasure just to be there for each of you. So all of our love to all of you. So congratulations, class of 2022. You will always have a place in our hearts, and we hope you're leaving us today with a piece of us in yours. Congratulations.
Thank you, the vocal saints.
Right there.
Next, we're going to have Willa Crowley. She's a valedictorian of this year's graduates. Please come forward.
Good afternoon and welcome to our family, friends, teachers, administrators, and the graduating class of 2022. We respectfully acknowledge that we are gathered on the traditional unceded territories of the Kazi-Watan, on lands long connected to Claston, Binche, Taka Lake, and Yukutche First Nations. Thank you to everyone for contributing to the organization of this ceremony and for joining us in this celebration. When trying to decide what to include in this speech, I invited my classmates to offer their input. They humbly requested only one thing. So here's a shout out to Connor, courtesy of Luke. In all seriousness, I know most of us have experienced feelings of anxiety surrounding graduation, most especially our parents and teachers. Maybe you've been stressing about passing that final course and earning your diploma. Maybe you've been worrying about your life's purpose post-secondary. Maybe you are simply nervous about the impending change. All of these feelings are warranted and valid. It's normal to feel conflicted as this chapter of life comes to an end. Excitement for our future, regrets from our past, relief for the challenges overcome, and nostalgia for the good times spent. High school was a different experience for everyone. Some of us may view high school as a time where we really grew and gained confidence in ourselves. Others may see it as a struggle we overcame. Personally, I've always viewed my time at Fort St. James Secondary as a necessary step to begin my real life. In hindsight, this isn't the mindset I would have taken. However, I can't blame myself for making the mistake of wanting to grow up quickly. As kids, it's normal to want to be part of something bigger than ourselves. Especially in a small town like ours, where perhaps the most momentous occasion is the annual reopening of Little Jimmy Fries. We mustn't let that want for bigger things distract us. No phase of life should be approached as an inconvenience. Each phase can be approached as a potential opportunity. This approach has the possibility of not only contributing to our happiness, but the happiness of those around us. As we step into the next stages of our lives, my hope is that we reflect on our high school experience and find comfort in knowing that no matter where we end up, we are a community of people who shared an important time of life together. We will carry each other's stories with us into this new stage of life. To graduate, we all had to read Medicine Walk, a novel by Rachel Wagamese. A few of us have read the novel, others didn't. Either way, you can't deny it contains some profound ideas on life. For those of you who don't know, one of Medicine Walk's key themes is the importance of storytelling. Wagamese even goes as far as to state that it's all we are in the end, our stories. This statement can mean many things. We could interpret it as we are the memories we make. We could interpret it as we are the stories we tell ourselves. Some of you might disagree and argue that there's more to a person than their story. Here's how I interpreted this statement. Our stories don't define who we are, but they are our legacies. Our stories are how we will be remembered in the minds and hearts of others. So as we move forward in life, I encourage you, never take any story for granted. Don't be afraid to take a risk and put yourself out there. Remind yourself of how you want to be remembered. And hopefully, when your story is told, it will be shared with a smile. Thank you and congratulations to the graduating class of 2022.
Thank you, Willow. So here we have them, the graduating class of 2022. Let's congratulate them again. We're now going to hand out the diplomas. So can I have our trustee, Cheryl Peterson, and our vice principal, Cheryl Leather, come forward, please. Dean, come forward, please. Dean Christophers. Seth Sloan's Prince. Dorian Hoy. Sam Trebula. Kate Nolan. Levi McNeil. Dawson Davis. Connor Corbett. Luke Bird. Lovis Hanks. Tyler McVeigh. Sierra Baker. Charlie Bernhardt. Tyra Howell. Willa Crowley. Tino Maruta. Maria Wanda. Melissa Boyd. Leanne Duncan. Kara Cinnamon. Courtney Felix. Madison Tritt. Monica Julian. Kylie Pence. Katie Hilby. Amy Woodell. Danny Gooding. Sarah Lewis Saharcha. Drew Bunkley. Wilma Jane Boston. Mandy Johal. Avery Condon. Julia Haskell. Marion Thomas. Bradley Rossetti. Alan Schroeder. Levi Vasquez. Andrew Playfair. Marcus Spooner. Brooklyn Morris. Denise Felix. Kiana Cameron. Siobhan Joseph. Shamil Shelkey. Matthew Prince. Gabe Joseph. Graduation class of 2022. Thank you. Graduates, I'd ask everybody to remain seated as our graduates exit. Thank you.